From the frosty confines of suburban St. Paul and Tartan Ice Arena, we are set for high school girls hockey between the 6th-ranked Breck Mustangs and the Gentry Academy Stars. Tanner Hoops with you, and good to have you with us on SCC TV this frosty Tuesday evening as we get set for what should be a fun battle between the Stangs and the Stars. It is senior night for Gentry Academy, so we're just a bit behind schedule getting this one started with the senior night festivities and introductions taking place. First and only meeting of the year between these programs, Breck comes in with a record 12 wins, 6 losses, 19 wins a season ago. They reached the Class 1A Section 5 semis before falling to Mount Westaka. Coming off a 2-1 victory over rival Blake, that was in overtime on Thursday, and snapped a 3-game losing skid. Gentry Academy, meanwhile, 6-14-1. They're much better than that record would indicate. We'll get into their schedule a little bit later on in the broadcast. They went through Murderers Row during the December portion of their 2024-25 schedule. 7-18-1 a season ago. They fell to White Bear Lake in the Class 2A Section 4 quarterfinals. This is going to be a fun one as we get deeper and deeper into the regular season. Section tournament will get going as we flip the calendar to February. So both teams on the home stretch trying to finish strong and looking to pick up quality victories when they present themselves. Each team coming off a win in their most recent contest. Breck 6-4 in their last 10. Gentry is 3-6-1. We're just about set to get this one going. Right now, let's send it down to the ice for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so
And with that, we're set to get this one going. Breck will go with the navy blue uniforms. They've got the white numerals and the gold accents. The Stars in the home white uniforms, they've got the red and blue accents and trim along with their numerals. And we're set to get this one going. Thrilled to have you with us. Hope you're staying warm wherever you might be joining us from. I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun as we get set for this one. Let's go ahead and take a deep dive into the goaltender matchup. That one in and of itself is going to be a blast. You've got an 8th grade sensation on Breck's side, and Clara Milinkovic having a wonderful season, a goals against average of 1.80 and a same percentage of .939. On the other side, one of the seniors that was honored prior to the contest tonight, for Gentry, it's Isabel Deitz. She's a senior with a goals against average of .312 and a same percentage of .910. Both of these goaltenders outstanding, both having wonderful seasons, and both are looking for a quality victory to add to the resume tonight. Coming down the home stretch after tonight, only 3 games left for Gentry before the section tournament. They're all in the road. Thursday, they're at Holy Family. Saturday, they'll head down to visit Albert Lee and then close the regular season on the 31st at Blake. On the other side, 4 games left for Breck. They've got 2 coming up at home later this week. Thursday against Chisago Lakes, and then Saturday they'll host Thief River Falls. On the road for the final 2 at Pine City area and Wayzata on the 28th and 30th, respectively. With that, we're set to get it going. Hope you are too, and thrilled to have you with us. Puck is down, and we're underway from Oakdale. And with the puck working it up the half wall on the near side, it's banked off a Stars player and then worked ahead and try to gain entry to the offensive zone. Flip the puck down and a race for it. And a Breck player blows a tire. That's Casey Moose trying to corral the puck And the Mustangs do get on top of it, look to work it out to neutral. And here they come on offense for the first time. Kennedy Crable has it taken away from her and then flung back down the end of the ice and below the goal line. Quickly down to retrieve it, Crable once again. And glued up along the half wall near side. They work it out to the neutral zone, trying to go tape to tape with a pass just out of the reach of Mary Knoll. It'll go all the way down and become an icing. 16:21 left to play, period number 1. We're just underway, there is no score. And the faceoff will come back down to the offensive zone for Gentry Academy. Now you see Jim Jensen there, the head coach for the Stars. He's done a wonderful job navigating the still fairly recent co-op as it's worked behind the net, and they'll work it out to the neutral zone, looking to go tape to tape and put one on the stick of Alexis Scherf. It got broken up and taken away, and here come the Stars. They gain entry on side, trying to whip a shot, and that's up and over the glass, out of play. A defensive player was there out in front of it, partially was able to get part of her stick on it. Milinkovic will do her due diligence and put that one over the net. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone with 16:01 to play in the opening period. Face-off to Milinkovic's left. And it's won by the Stars. They'll curl around and look to set up the offense with McKenna Barine. Barine will send it down below the goal line, taken away by the Mustangs. And here they come looking to skate. Scherf has some room. Scherf will gain entry to the offensive zone. Couldn't sidestep a Star who got back defensively. And it's played up along the half wall on the near side and taken right back by Breck and Alexis Ulrich. And they work it ahead and try to push it into the offensive zone, but the Stars are there to take it away. Then they go tape to tape looking for a home run hit. Couldn't corral it cleanly in the neutral zone, but they get it back. They'll curl around, watch their lines, and now dump it down and go get fresh skaters. 15:22 left to play here in period number 1. One shot thus far, that belongs to Gentry Academy. And the Stars have it again in their own end. And here they come, they'll bank it off the half wall. This is going to come down away from the net, icing waved off. And it's played by Crable below the goal line. Tries to play it out and can't do so. The zone is held by Gentry Academy. Crable's got it again now below the goal line. Wants to play it back out to neutral, but again, the Stars are right there to hammer it back in below the goal line. 2 minutes into this hockey game, there is no score, and now some room for Breck. Here they come skating across with Madison Dovenberg, and Dovenberg has the puck poked away from her. It's loose into the corner near side, and Gentry Academy will look to skate it back out to neutral. Taken right back, though, by the Mustangs and Molly Larson. And Larson tries to feed one ahead, got it through traffic in a foot race as the puck goes below the goal line. McKenna Schliemann, keep an eye on her, number 7 in blue. 15 goals on the year. That is most of anybody on either roster. Just a freshman. It's a very young Breck team. They continue to produce quality talent. They will be a team that will contend for a spot in the state tournament this year. 14:12 left to play in the opening period. And Breck had the puck, and then they lose it. Taken away in the neutral zone. It's Elsa Myers, who's got 8 goals on the year. She gains entry to the offensive zone, poked away from her, and Maddie Baker is there to play it forward. And Breck will collect it with Aaliyah LaFleur, one of the talented freshmen that make up this Mustang roster. They send this one down. It'll slowly trickle below the goal line and draw the whistle with 13:48 to go in the opening period. The two teams met a season ago. Breck won that contest 4-1. That was back on January 20th. Gentry Academy's last win of the series got to go back to December 29, 2021. Trying to put an end to that skid tonight. Offensive zone face-off for the Stars. It's won by Breck and played below the goal line, and the Mustangs they'll look to work it ahead, cycle it out of their own end. Taken away, though, in Gentry Academy within the offensive zone on the stick of Haley Gray, who's got 6 goals in the year. Poked away in a loose puck. Gray trying to corral it again, and the Mustangs are able to get back on top of it with Ulrich. And can't clear the zone, however, sent right back in by Riley Avalar. Avalar, number 8 in white, committed to play at the University of Wisconsin Superior next season. One of the seniors being honored prior to the game tonight. And come the Mustangs. They'll throw this one on net. It's covered up by Dietz. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Mustangs with 13:11 left to play here in period number 1. Well, let's take a look at the Class A top 10. You can see Breck right there, firmly in the mix. They're coming off a victory over Blake, arch rival, and a team right next to him in the standings. And then coming across the neutral zone, flinging one on net. It's swallowed up. And that shot attempt by Lila Conlon. Another look at what Class A looks like this year, and certainly a loaded field. Plenty of talent within the Metro, of course. And it will be a dogfight for whoever can come out of that section. Face off in the offensive zone for Gentry Academy. It's taken, though, by Crable. And Crable will fling it along the half wall and cycle it around the boards. LaFleur will get on it, look to fling it back out to neutral, but the Stars jamming up the passing lanes. Not letting anything through. Now they are able to work one out to the neutral zone, but taken right back by the Stars. And along the half wall near side, the puck glued up. And a couple of players fighting for possession. Eventually, it's Conlon who comes away with it. Into the offensive zone they go, and a shot that gets steered aside below the cage. The Stars have it once again, a drive-by opportunity to a player on the doorstep. That looked like Barine. It was turned aside. It remains scoreless with 12:20 to go in the opening period. Now a one-on-one the other way. LaFleur comes in, and a shot that's turned aside and goes below the goal line. An opportunity for Breck, and it's flung right back down the other end of the ice in a race for it. And it's collected by the Mustangs in Ulrich. 5 minutes into this hockey game, there's still no score. The Stars once again have it in the neutral zone. They fling it ahead with Madeline McClellan. And the seniors on this Stars team. Played ahead, and off the stick of Avalar, it'll trickle back out to the neutral zone, and Avalar is there to retrieve it. And working up the far side now, they'll gain entry into the offensive zone, but then lose the puck. And Larson is on it for the Mustangs. Cycling it behind the net, it's Ulrich. And Ulrich will look to skate it ahead. Feeds Devenberg. And Devenberg comes skating across the neutral zone. Flings one ahead, nearly losing the puck was Avery Luoma. Able to regain it, she'll throw it down and allow her team to get fresh skaters on the ice. Fighting for possession, McClellan. Larson takes it away and flings a shot from outside the faceoff dot, and it's turned aside into the corner. 11:10 left to play here in period number one. There is no score. Larson comes in, shoots it! It's off the pipe. It did not go in. A great look for Larson. Had some space and rings the pipe, but does not find the back of the net. We remain scoreless. And a fight for possession. Trying to fling it out of their own end. Larson, though, still has it. Slides one across. A shot got blocked. And the Stars trying to survive this flurry. They're going to fling this one down and take an icing. They just give themselves an opportunity to catch their breath. Larson with the best scoring opportunity thus far on either side. A great look just inside the blue line from the talented Mustang defenseman. Comes walking in, had some space. Just couldn't bend it down below the crossbar. We remain scoreless, 10:35 left to play here in period number one. The Stars with it. Here they come, a one-on-one at the other end. Sliding one across to a teammate trailing, and it's tapped in. It's Haley Gray with her 7th goal of the season. And Gentry Academy strikes first. How about that momentum shift? Larson nearly makes it 1-0 for Breck. And instead a breakaway leads to the goal for Haley Gray. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy. Time of the goal, 6:32. It was Baker who made that play happen. Great recognition. She knew that she had Gray trailing the play. She fed her and she taps it in. It's 1-0 Stars. Into the offensive zone comes Breck. So just one assist on that play as this is covered up, and it'll be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Mustangs looking to answer. Gray gets the goal, her 7th, and for Maddie Baker, her 9th assist. It is 1-0 Gentry Academy. 10:09 left to play here in period number one. Offensive zone face-off for Breck. And it's scrummed upon and collected by the Stars. They'll hoist a puck that goes over the glass and out of play over the Gentry Academy bench area. So the Stars strike first. Can Breck answer? Gentry Academy this season, all 6 of their wins have come when scoring first. They're 6-1-1 when they strike first. Breck, meanwhile, 5-5 when they give up the first goal. And the face-off scrummed upon. Schliemann will throw it off the boards. Breck has it, skating below the goal line, play it out to Crable. And Crable shovels it off the boards, the half wall on the near side. It's played near the blue line. They'll curl it back and leave it, and a shot swallowed up. An opportunity for Ulrich on the door, I should say, threw one toward the doorstep from inside the blue line. And Dietz was equal to the task. 9:43 left to play in the opening period. Shots are 4-1 in favor of Gentry Academy. Faceoff will come to Deitz's right. And it's scrummed upon. Another faceoff win for the Stars. They've been really good in the faceoff dot early on. Myers wins that draw. Quickly though, Breck scrums upon the puck with Dovenberg in the offensive zone, and then it's taken away. Coming the other side, the Stars, nice move to get around defender, leaving one on the doorstep, and it's turned aside. Nearly another opportunity for Gray. Flung back out to the blue line, and they'll keep the zone. They'll shovel it ahead. Gray, the first goal scored tonight, has the puck now. Gray will drop it back, and they'll look to reset from inside the blue line. It's Krista Chuklosh who slides it ahead. Chuklosh will drop it off for Baker. Baker plays it back to the blue line. Gray whips a shot that got knocked down by LaFleur, and a loose puck out in front, covered up by Milinkovic with 9 minutes to play in the opening period. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy. Back and forth we go. Both teams up and down the ice. Been a fun start to this hockey game. One of these teams will walk out of here with their second consecutive victory. Gentry Academy hoping to pick up a top 10 victory. In the offensive zone, Conlon with it. Conlon poked away from her, tracks it back down to the corner, then tries to fling it back at the blue line where Knoll will take it away. Knoll trying to skate across the neutral zone, taken away from her and then thrown down. 8:40 left to go in this opening period. It's 1-0 Stars. Along the half wall near side, a battle for possession. And Gentry Academy with it, and a shot that got turned aside, still loose. An opportunity for the Stars, trying to go up 2-0 instead. Milinkovic equal to the task, and this will be an icing going trickling down the other end with 8:24 to go. And that'll bring the faceoff back. The Stars out shooting Breck 6-1 here in the early going. And for Gentry Academy, it'll be Naomi Wingy's line. Wingy, the junior, will take the draw. It'll come to the right of Milinkovic. Larson's got it for Breck. And she'll slide it on across behind the net. And here come the Mustangs looking to push it forward. Couldn't handle the puck cleanly, and Wingy will take it back. Wingy flings it ahead, and Conlon will go chasing after it, but Larson is the first to get there. Larson will bank it up the boards and play it ahead for Schliemann. Schliemann fights through a hit, maintains possession of the puck, and coming in, they maintain their lines and come in onside with Taylor Hull. Flipped one toward the net. It goes behind the cage. Loose puck out in front, whacking at it, Schliemann, and the whistle sounds with 7:51 to play and some extras that happen after the fact. Pushing and shoving, that'll happen when the goaltenders get involved. Now we stand up for your goal. 7:51 left to go in the opening period. Faceoff will come to Deitz's right. A 1-0 lead for Gentry Academy. They're out shooting Breck 6-1. Faceoff scrummed upon, still loose, and played toward the blue line. Breck has it. Larson with it. Larson comes walking in between the faceoff dots, trying to slide one ahead for Schliemann, poked away. Collected by the Stars below the goal line. They try to shovel it ahead. Taken right back though. Breck maintains the zone. And the Mustangs looking to set up, trying to slide one across, looking for a centering pass. Too many Stars sticks were there to disrupt it. And a loose puck and a heavy hit applied. And a Mustang player down in front of the bench area we play on. And everybody's on their feet. Good to see. Gaining entry at offside, Ashley Babbitt, who had the game winner Thursday night in overtime. A victory over rival Blake, 2-1 to get them back in the win column. 7:16 to go in this opening period. It's still 1-0 Gentry Academy. Neutral zone faceoff, and the Stars have it. They'll play it back and now slide one across the ice to the far side. They'll fling this one down. It'll bank heavy off the boards below the goal line and come back out to the faceoff dot. Crable is there to take it for Breck and then lost her footing. It's Ulrich there to collect the puck behind the net and play it ahead. Under 7 to go in this opening period. And here comes Breck. Addie Gunther into the offensive zone, trying to drop one for a player in the doorstep, wasn't there. And this will go back out to the neutral zone. They've got a retouch. And the Mustangs now will start to work it ahead again. They'll throw it down, get a partial change. Below the goal line it goes, and the Stars are right back on top of it. And they'll hoist this puck up and over the glass out of play. That becomes a souvenir. We'll get a face-off with 6:31 to go in this opening period. It's been a fun opening period. Up and down the ice we go. Just one registered shot for Breck this far. 6 for the Stars. Face-off will come to the left of netminder Deitz. It'll be Torin Luoma, the junior, her line out there. She takes the draw. And Gentry Academy looks to play it ahead with Baker. Larson will collect it in her own end. And Larson will skate below her goal line and look to bank it off the boards and play it ahead. And Breck trying to work it out of their own end. The Stars have been disruptive, clogging up the passing lanes. They've got the puck again. They fling it back down to the offensive end where the Mustangs are on top of it with Larson. She's been active in this opening period. Fight for possession, neutral zone along the half wall near side, and then freed up. The Mustangs have it. Here they come, gaining entry to the offensive zone with Scherf. She rips a shot, and it's gloved by Deitz. And she'll hang on for the faceoff with 5:52 to go in this opening period. A 1-0 lead for Gentry Academy. Some fans were reacting to that play. Thought that could have been a trip. No call, we play on. Neither team has been on the power play thus far tonight. Special teams have not yet come into factor. Schliemann collects the puck, and here she comes into the offensive zone. Bumped off the play, but stays with the puck. And now it's dragged down below the goal line and pushed ahead by Breck and Taylor Hall. Hall will curl around. Hall will leave it for a teammate, Babbitt, who rips a shot, then goes wide of the net, banks heavy back out to the neutral zone, and Breck is there to retrieve it. They'll fling it ahead. They're trying to hit Babbitt on the home run pass, and it was just too far. Had to make sure she was staying on side. Taken right back, though, in the offensive end by Ulrich. Ulrich comes walking in, tried to drop one back for Babbitt. Instead, it got to Hall. She rips a shot, and it goes wide of the net. Schliemann still with her. Breck looking for the equalizer. 5 minutes left in this opening period. Instead, it's pushed down to the neutral zone for Conlon. Conlon has the puck taken away from her by Ulrich, and Ulrich will fling one out to the neutral zone. Now a race for the puck along the half wall far side. Heavy hit by Ulrich, who lost her stick and then kicks the puck ahead, and now has to go back and retrieve it. And she'll head to the bench and complete a partial change. There's a shot from near the faceoff dot that's hung on to. Good look from Audrey Lang, but Deitz hangs on for the faceoff with 4:45 to play in this opening period. First and only meeting of the year between these two teams. And Gunther will take the face-off to Deitz's left. It's scrammed upon and then played back. Lafleur tried a shot, partially blocked near the blue line. And Larson will collect it in the neutral zone. Larson will drop it back and now play it forward and away from the intended target, Duvenberg. Her momentum was carrying her away from the puck. In the neutral zone, Larson will fling it ahead. This will go down below the goal line, and that's where the Stars will collect with 4:21 to go in this opening period. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy. Along the half wall far side, the Stars looking to work it out of their own end. They'll play this one in the neutral zone where it's taken right back by Breck and Aubrey Lang. And in the neutral zone, and once again the Stars work it ahead. Larson collects it in her own end. Larson with a long pass ahead, gaining entry into the offensive zone is Scherf. Tried to drop a pass back. It got broken up. She had Knoll skating behind her. Under 4 to play in this opening period. And this is chipped down. A puck, a sideways rolling puck that'll slow down before it gets to the goal line. And it's picked up by the Mustangs. They'll work it ahead with Moose. In the neutral zone, Knoll with the puck. And Knoll had it poked away from her, and the Stars have it once again. And here they come. They'll play this one down. It'll go below the goal line. Two players collide and run into each other, and that'll draw the whistle with 3:28 to go. And let's see what the official call will be here. They'll get special teams involved for the first time tonight. And it'll be a power play opportunity for Gentry Academy. Two players collided behind the play, but Gentry Academy will have the man advantage. That has been a struggle for them this season. The power play, just 2 goals and 26 opportunities. That's 3%. The penalty kill on the other side, 81% for Breck. But a couple minutes for Mary Knoll. 3:17 left to go in this opening period. It's banked off the boards. Get the announcement, Knoll gets 2 minutes. And Gentry Academy looking to get this power play going. 3-minute mark here in the opening period. With the puck in the neutral zone. And now bringing it across is Myers. Myers will fling it around, bank it off the boards. Now slide this one down below the goal line. 2:45 left to go in this opening period. And below the goal line, Banker going to work at it. Tries to play it back out to the neutral zone. Babbitt's there to intercept. She'll play this one ahead. It'll trickle on net and steered aside by the stick of Dietz. And now they'll look to break out from behind their own net once again. And here comes Gentry Academy with Gray, who's got the game's lone goal thus far. Baker will fling it ahead with her backhand. And LaFleur is there to collect it below the goal line. 1:16 left in the power play. 2:16 left in this opening period. Banked off the boards near side, collected in the neutral zone, and then they come skating across with Wingy. Wingy will fling one from just outside the face-off circle. It goes wide of the cage. Play it back out to the blue line now. Marine with it. Marine will slide one across. Here's a shot that gets turned aside, up and over the glass, out of play. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for Gentry Academy. 1:54 left in the opening period, 53 seconds left in the power play. And I think they're going to adjust that power play clock. That clock got going a little late after play had resumed. And I think that's what we have the stoppage for. I think they're going to adjust that and probably take some time away. Shots are 6-4, starting to even up just a little bit. 1:54 to go in this opening period, and they are adjusting that power play clock. And they're going to set it at 26 seconds. So it did get going a little bit late after play had resumed. So it's at 26 seconds. And now we're back to action. Offensive zone face-off for Gentry Academy. Trying to make this a 2-0 game. LaFleur has it. LaFleur will fling it out to the neutral zone. And the Stars are right back there. They watch their lines curl around and look to retouch, and a pass that nearly turned into a breakaway for Schleiman. Instead taken right back by the Stars. Penalty time about to expire. And Gentry Academy struggles on the power play continue now. 2 for 67 as a unit this season. 1:20 left to go in the opening period. It's 1-0 Stars. They have it out to neutral as we're back to 5-on-5. They'll fling this one down. Milinkovic behind the net. Will leave it for one of her defensemen. That's Larson. And now Babbitt will play it ahead. Finds a player. That's Gunther streaking across the neutral zone. Gunther gains entry but has the puck taken away from her. Final minute of play here in this opening period. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy. Here come the Stars. They'll play it ahead with Gunther. It's poked away from her and off the half wall near the bench area. And in the offensive zone, coming down the slot, an opportunity and a shot that got turned aside. Bad save made. As I believe that was Devenberg who was on the doorstep between the face-off dots. Good save made by Dietz. Grable with it, collects the puck. Devenberg will slide it across, and here comes LaFleur. LaFleur trying to gain entry into the offensive zone, but has it poked away from her, and Devenberg will track it down. Grable's got it with 23 seconds left and gains entry. Grable will fling it ahead behind the net and then go chasing after it. Puck loose below the goal line, and the Stars have it once again. 15 seconds left in this opening period. Here they come looking to skate. They've got numbers if they hurry. Gaining entry in the offensive zone and tried to center a pass. It goes wide. Taken away by Devenberg. Devenberg will fling it ahead off the half wall near side. 2 seconds and 1, and that will do it for period number 1 here at Tartan Ice Arena. A competitive opening period that sees the lone goal go to Gentry Academy's Haley Gray. She picks up her 7th. Maddie Baker the assist That's number 9 for her, and all told, after 17 minutes of play, it is 1-0 Gentry Academy. Looking for the upset of 5th-ranked Breck. And a fun start to this one as the two teams get set to head to the locker room and get ready for the period of the long change. 1-0 Gentry Academy after 17 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll get you back out here for the intermission report after this. This is high school hockey on SEC TV.
Listen up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong, so I won't sugarcoat it. I need each one of you on your A game. The good news is, Anthony, the human body we've been tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with brand new gear to defend against the flu. That's right, we've upgraded our game with this new equipment. They give you a little extra boost. So let's go fight for Anthony, for his mom, his co-workers, that nice lady Patricia that lives down the street with the cute dog. In the face of viral adversity, we make Anthony thrive so he can protect himself and the people he loves most. Are you with me? Yeah!
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
I'm a different kind of threat. I can't be scared away or negotiated with. You can't call the cops on me.
Do you still want to hang out after?
I don't want your money. Or your TV. I don't even have to break in. I'm invited.
Self-love made me a better dad because I realized my worth. Rapper way, you gotta pray for yourself as well as for everybody else, but never forget yourself. The word father means a lot to me. When I give my love to my children as a father, I can see it. That's the benefit of being a father is seeing those smiling faces.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I cannot help but think it all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
When I came back from the war, I was barely hanging on by a thread. I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. And says, Michael, I know you've got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you.
5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, honey, 5 more minutes to love.
Michael has actually taught me what it looks like to accept help.
Intermission number 1 here at Tartan Ice Arena. 1-0 Gentry Academy after 17 minutes of play, looking to upset 5th-ranked Breck and what's been a really fun start to this hockey game. Up and down the ice we've gone. Both teams have had opportunities. Only one has found the back of the net thus far. But you take a look at some of our first period highlights. Some really good opportunities on both ends. Gentry Academy had the majority of those early on, but then Breck started creeping back. A great look here from Molly Larson. Just couldn't bend it below the crossbar. And then moments after that, they would come the other end, Gentry Academy would, and they would light the lamp. But some really good opportunities. We knew we were going to get a great goaltender matchup, and thus far, Deitz and Milinkovic have lived up to the billing. It's been awesome to see up and down the ice, but this is the difference thus far. It was slid in by Haley Gray, her 7th goal of the season on the assist from Maddie Baker, number 9 for her. So that's where we stand after 1 period of play. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Shots on goal at 1 point, 6-1 in favor of Gentry Academy, but Breck has come sliding back. Gentry Academy, their power play struggles continue. They're 0 for 1 on the man advantage tonight. They're the only team that's got an opportunity in the power play thus far. But that's the story after 17 minutes of play. Gentry Academy looking for their 2nd consecutive victory, trying to hand Breck their 4th loss in their last 5 contests. Again, we're coming right down to the end as far as the regular season goes. For Gentry Academy, this is their final home contest. They've got 3 more before they get ready for the section tournament. They've got Holy Family on the road Thursday night. Saturday, they'll head down to Albert Lee. And then January 31st, close the regular season with a trip to take on Blake. That's the upcoming schedule for Gentry Academy as we wind it down. February's going to be here before you know it, and that means tournament time as we get ready for the sections. Breck, meanwhile, this is what the remaining schedule looks like for them. Thursday, they are home hosting Chisago Lakes, and then Saturday, Thief River Falls will make the trip to their place. And the regular season with 2 road contests at Pine City area in Wayzata, the 28th and 30th, respectively. And then they'll get the Section 5 quarterfinals going on February the 5th. Breck certainly a team that's going to contend to finish their season at the XL Energy Center and be in the mix for a state tournament bid. Trying to find a way to come back from an early 1-0 deficit tonight in Oakdale. Gentry Academy up 1 after 17 minutes. This is high school hockey on SCC TV.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
At school, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
Sometimes I can't believe that you could be proud of me if I'm not proud of myself.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Think of our best times together. Let's do more of that.
Try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health.
Find the resources you need to keep your mental health a priority.
Love your mind.
The bravest person I know is my daughter, Cynthia.
My friend Sean, and he was in the Air Force.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
It was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
At school, it feels like everyone's staring at me and I'm just kind of not really a person.
Sometimes I can't believe that you could be proud of me if I'm not proud of myself.
It just was hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Think of our best times together. Let's do more of that.
Try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
"17 minutes in the books. Gentry Academy with a 1-0 lead over Breck, courtesy of Haley Gray's 7th goal of the season. The assist from Maddie Baker, that's number 9 for her. The two teams just about set to retake the ice. A 1-0 lead for Gentry Academy as the Stars look to knock off Breck and put together what many would call a resume-building victory, a confidence-building victory, certainly, as we inch closer to tournament time here in the great state of Minnesota. And the section tournaments will get going as we prepare to flip the calendar to February. Always fun and certainly plenty of potential for these two teams once it rolls around. Breck, a top 10 team, they will contend for a spot in St. Paul at the state tournament. And then you've got a Gentry Academy team that's much, much better than their record would indicate. 6-14-1 overall. I tell you what, you look at their opponents and who they play, and they had 9 ranked opponents in a stretch from December until last week. They have been battle tested. It is a talented team that's trying to continue to play their best hockey as we get deeper in the month of January. Both teams are back on the ice, and we're just about set to get it going. Thrilled to have you along wherever and however you might be tuned in. It'll be the period of the long change. Breck will operate left to right. Gentry Academy, correction, that's Gentry Academy who's going to operate left to right across your screen. And the opposite for Breck. And we knew both goaltenders would be a big story in this one, and boy, were they ever in that opening period. Isabel Deitz on her senior night. One of the players that was honored beforehand, and then on the other side, the 8th grade sensation, Clara Milinkovic. Knew both goaltenders were going to be a big story tonight, and they both certainly were in that opening period. Looking forward to seeing what the rest of the way has in store for us as the two teams go through their final instructions, walkthroughs, what have you, and we're just about set to get this one going. Period number 2. Tartan Ice Arena here in Oakdale. The period of the long change is coming up. Again, all 6 of Gentry Academy's victories this season have come when they've struck first. They're hoping that trend continues as we get ready for period number 2. Now we're just about set for it. It'll be Hull's line out there for Breck. And for Gentry Academy, it's Elsa Myers who will take the draw. And the face-off scrummed upon, we're underway in period number 2. Hull will drop it back and look to play it ahead for Schliemann. Hall skating across the neutral zone ahead to Schliemann, who's got a team-high 15 goals on the year, trying to center a pass for Babbitt coming down the slot. Poked away and taken the other end by Myers. She'll drop it back for Baker. Myers had to make sure she was watching her line, and it's taken away, played ahead to Babbitt. Babbitt gains entry to the offensive zone. Now skating across is Ulrich, and it's poked away from her and loose into the corner, and it's picked up there by Greta Colshaw-Klein. Colshaw-Klein, one of the seniors who was honored prior to the game tonight. She's headed to St. Scholastica next year to continue her hockey career. She's got the puck now, gaining entry in the offensive zone. And she'll slide one down. This will go below the goal line and then head off for fresh skaters. Gentry Academy's got it again. They have the takeaway in the offensive zone. They'll drop it back. Inside the blue line, a shot that got blocked, and it's tipped loose out in front, and the Mustangs will get on top of it, and here they come. And a penalty is going to be called, a push. And the whistle sounds. The puck touched up with 15:57 to play. And another opportunity on the power play, this time for Breck. They'll go on the man advantage for the first time tonight as Babbitt was going for the puck. She was pushed from behind and draws the whistle. Breck on the power play this season, 18%. Gentry's penalty kill is 74%. And the offensive zone face-off for Gunther. It's played back, and the zone held by Ulrich. Ulrich will slide one down below the goal line. It's collected there by the Stars and then thrown down. Cross-check is officially the call. Ulrich has the puck behind the net and now starts the breakout. And here comes Breck into the neutral zone with Scherf. Scherf gains entry to the offensive zone. Scherf dangling to the right. She'll drop it back. It's poked away. And the Stars looking to grind it up along the half wall, taken back, and Ulrich runs the point. Slides it toward the faceoff dot. A shot that's turned aside, loose out in front, and the rebound opportunity was there, but Gunther couldn't slide it home. The save was made by Deitz. And it's sent all the way down the ice and played by Milinkovic. She'll leave it for Ulrich. 15-10 left to go in the period. 1:11 left to go in the power play. Gaining entry to the offensive zone. Breck with LaFleur. She'll play it ahead, and a whistle sounds again. And this will be a 5-on-3 coming up. A delayed penalty called once again. This will be a 5-on-3 with 14:58 to play in the second period. And this time, Breen will get the game. So 62 seconds of 5-on-3. Breck with a golden opportunity to tie things up. Offensive zone face-off for Taylor Hall. And the face-off scrummed upon Baker with an important face-off win. Another cross-checking call against Gentry Academy. Hall has the puck near the face-off dot. Comes walking in. She shoots, and it's swallowed up by Deitz. She hangs on for the face-off. 14:45 left to play in the second period. 8 consecutive shots for Breck after Gentry Academy had 6 of the first 7. Hall takes the draw once again, plays it ahead. Ulrich collects the puck, walks it inside the blue line, then slides it across. And a shot from outside the faceoff dot, turned aside, pad save made by Deitz, and then flung down, nicely done by Gentry Academy. 30 seconds left in 5-on-3. Ulrich with the puck. Ulrich skates and plays it ahead for LaFleur. LaFleur's pass behind Hall, and Ulrich has to retrieve it. 22 seconds left in 5-on-3. LaFleur with the puck. Trying to skate across the neutral zone, defended by Baker. She'll throw one down, and a couple fresh skaters get it on the ice for the Mustangs. They've got the puck below the goal line, trying to feed a player out in front. That was Schliemann, taken away. Coming the other end, 5 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Ulrich will take it back. Ulrich will gain entry to the offensive zone as the first penalty expires. It's 5-on-4. Ulrich skating around. She'll slide one toward the opposite end. Ulrich gets it back. She shoots, and a glove save made by Deitz with 50 seconds left in the power play. Gentry Academy kills off 1 penalty, still 1 to go. Shots are now 11-6 in favor of Breck. I hope they've got some oxygen for Alexis Ulrich. She has been grinding and moving all over the ice over the course of this 5-on-3, now 5-on-4. She's got the puck again, number 13 in navy blue. The freshman's been going to work. Here's a tap-in try on the doorstep over the net. Gunther was there and couldn't slide it home. And Breck still with the puck. Scherf had it poked away from her, and then a clear. It's sent down by Gentry Academy, and Ulrich has to hustle once again to be the first one to it, and cuts off Haley Gray, who's got the game's only goal. 13:22 left in the period, 23 seconds left in the power play. Gunther with the puck. Gunther will slide one ahead off the skate blade of Scherf. It'll go below the goal line. 15 seconds left in the power play. And the Stars will fling this one down. And Milinkovic away from her net to play it. She'll leave it for Larson. One last rush on this power play. 5 seconds left in the neutral zone. And coming across, gaining entry, but they're going to say offside as the power play expires. Gentry Academy kills off a 5-on-3. 12:58 left to play here in period number 2. It's 1-0 Gentry Academy. Neutral zone faceoff. It'll be Hall against Wingy. And the faceoff scrummed upon, and Wingy will win it. And they'll play this one out of the neutral zone. Larson is there, and she'll fling it back into offensive territory. And it'll be a chase for the puck. It's collected down below the goal line by Gentry Academy. And here they come. Look at a skate with it out to the neutral zone. They'll fling it up the half wall near side, but Larson's there to intercept and then poked away from her as she absorbed a heavy hit. Hall is there to collect it. And Hall will slide one ahead for Schliemann. Babbitt's got it now. Babbitt gains entry to the offensive zone. Babbitt bumped off the play. And the Stars right there to fling it back out. Trying to work it ahead to the neutral zone, and Schliemann's there to send it back down. And the Stars have it once again at their own end as Breck will at least get a partial change. Coming the other way with it is Wingy. Wingy got past the defense. Milinkovic, though, tosses that puck into the corner. And it's flung back out to the neutral zone. The Stars are there to retrieve it. Here they come with Colshaw Klein. Throw it ahead, and Crable will take it back for Breck. 11:53 left to play in the second period. And Breck trying to get it back out to the neutral zone, but those Stars sticks, they have been clogging the passing lanes all night, making life difficult to string anything together. Played back into the defensive end. And Colshaw Klein with it will skate it up the half wall near side. And a battle for possession and trying to sidestep a defender on the play as she gained entry to the offensive zone as a Stars player. Conlon tried to fling it down, but it was blocked by Scherf. Along the half wall far side, Crable's got it. And Crable will drop it back and now look to play it ahead, and a pass intercepted in the neutral zone. Did a good job maintaining their lines as Moose would jump the passing lane and send it down. Along the half wall on the far side into the corner. And now work back to the near side. Breck trying to get it ahead, and a long race for the puck, and Scherf unable to cut it off. It'll go down and become an icing with 11:01 to go in the period. It'll bring the faceoff back down. Still 1-0 in favor of Gentry Academy. But they're now being outshot 12-6. At one point, they were outshooting Breck 6-1. Breck has the last 11 shots on goal. Breck, the 5th-ranked team in Class 1A. Coming off a ranked victory over rival Blake on Thursday in overtime. That snapped a 3-game skid. Along the half wall into the corner, far side. Gentry Academy put the pressure on Breck, but the Mustangs able to get on top of it with Schliemann and play it out to the neutral zone. And banked off the wall by Hall, and a foot race for the puck. Babbitt trying to get there first, instead cut off by a Star. And the Stars have it as Gray looks to play it ahead. And a shot from inside the blue line off the takeaway is held on to by Dietz. And that'll force an offensive zone faceoff with 10:28 to go in the period. The lone goal thus far came courtesy of Haley Gray, assisted by Maddie Baker in that opening period. Gentry Academy's got a 1-0 lead. Hall will stay out there and take the draw against Myers. And Myers with a face-off win, a 2-on-2 the other way as Gray banks it off the boards to herself. Ulrich, though, cuts it off. And Ulrich will skate one across for Schliemann. Schliemann gains entry to the offensive zone. Schliemann drops it back. Hall rips a shot. Dietz with the initial save, and the rebound opportunity hung on to in and out of the glove of Dietz. And the ever-dangerous Schliemann right on the doorstep couldn't hammer it home. Dietz able to recover and hang on for the face-off. Gotta keep an eye on McKenna Schliemann. Just a freshman, but leads a team with 15 goals. Number 7 in navy blue. Gunther's line out there now, and Gunther will take the draw. And Wingy Got a stick on it. Plays it ahead for Conlon. Taken away in the neutral zone. Larson, who's been active on D early on, tries to fling it ahead. And then push back and now race for the puck. And Wingy's got it, gaining entry to the offensive zone. Wingy trying to center a pass. It got broken up and played back out to neutral with 9:50 to go in the second period. And the Stars with it once again, taken away in the neutral zone. Gaining entry to the offensive zone and then having the puck taken away from her, Avery Luoma. Wingy with it. Wingy tries to play it ahead. Gunther there to take it away as the puck crossed the blue line. Neutral zone once again, the Stars with it. And they will drop it back and look to reset. Bareen's got it. Bareen will slide one across for Emma Lamming. And the Stars push it down. It'll be a foot race for the puck. They were trying to spring Conlon, but Larson is the first to it. Ahead for Scherf. Scherf has it poked up in the air, but regains it. Stays with the play. Scherf to the neutral zone, tried to center a pass across for Devenberg, and it's taken away by Luoma. Luoma gains entry to the offensive zone and flings a shot wide of the net. Now race for the puck along the half wall far side, taken away by Gentry Academy and McClellan. Under 9 to go in the second period. Puck below the goal line. Gentry Academy looking for a 2-0 lead, trying to drop it back. This will come on net, and Dietz will cover it up, take a face-off with 8:45 to go in the period. It is 1-0 Gentry Academy. They're being outshot 14-6. Breck trying to find a way to even things up here in the middle period. Hall will take the draw. This will come to Deitz's left. And the face-off scrummed upon. It's banked off the boards below the goal line and a race for it. And the Stars are the first to it with Addison Reeves. McClellan's got it now. McClellan will skate one ahead. It went off the skate blade of Colshaw Klein and taken right back by the Mustangs. Now race for the puck as it trickles below the goal line. Luoma banks it off the boards. And McClellan's got it once again. McClellan will cycle it behind the net along the half wall and then flung forward. Down below the goal line it goes, banked off the boards. And worked ahead, Gentry Academy. Addison Reeves will play it ahead. And the puck goes down below the goal line. That'll be an icing with 8:07 to go in the second period. It'll bring the face-off back. Gentry Academy leading at 1-0. And they'll put this face-off to the right of netminder Dietz. Again, an outstanding goaltender matchup, and thus far they have lived up to the hype. Hall stays out there to take the draw. Face-off scrummed upon. It's still loose near the face-off dot, and eventually Schliemann took it away, and then they fling a shot on the doorstep from inside the blue line. Babbitt was there trying to tap it home, and it hops off her stick and goes below the cage. Picked up once again now by Hall. Hall comes in, rips a shot. Either hit the pipe or the knob of the stick of netminder Dietz. Tough to tell in real time. Either or, a great-looking opportunity. And now one for Gentry Academy with Myers coming in. Tried to center a pass from an odd angle. It got broken up. Taken right back, though. Watching their lines was Baker. As she tried to fling one, the shot was blocked by Schliemann. Below the goal line it goes. LaFleur will go to work at it. And Breck trying to get it out of their own end. Taken right back, though, by Myers. Bareen will play it ahead to Myers, who comes walking in, and a shot got blocked. It goes below the goal line. 7:15 to go in the second period. They maintain the zone, rip a shot from inside the blue line with Avalar. It goes wide of the cage and into the corner. And Breck trying to fling it out of their own end, get it to the neutral zone, but Avalar there to fling it right back. And along the half wall, the puck pops free as LaFleur got a stick on it, trickles over to Larson. And now Larson will bank it off the boards on the half wall far side and play it for Gunther. Gunther comes across on side, and Gunther will chip it down below the goal line. 6:45 to go, second period, 1-0 Gentry Academy. They're being outshot 15-6. Breck within the offensive zone. Ulrich winds up and rips a shot, hit the pipe. Did that a couple of times already, Breck has, but they have not been able to find the back of the net. Rabel will play it below the goal line. Here comes Breck, looking to seize a little momentum with Luoma. They'll play this one ahead and across the neutral zone. It's taken right back by Ulrich. And Ulrich comes skating across with a full head of steam. Ulrich comes walking in between the faceoff dot, shoots, and Dietz is there to make the save. Puck still loose, whacking at it on the doorstep, and Dietz will freeze it for a faceoff with 6:07 to go in the second period. Boy, some great looks for Breck. But thus far, unable to solve Isabel Dietz on her senior night. Awesome opportunity for Ulrich. And a player in the doorstep, but Dietz able to keep the shutout intact. 17-6, the shot advantage for Breck. Yet they trail 1-0. Wingy will take the draw. And a quick shot off the faceoff. It hit the side of the net. And then played out to the neutral zone. And Conlon will go chasing after it for Gentry Academy. And in the neutral zone, it's still waiting to be collected. Now Wingy does try to whip a shot, and LaFleur was there to block it. Under 6 to go in the second period. Looking to work it off the wall along the far side. The puck glued up, and several players from each side trying to free it up, and now they do. Play it out to neutral, and that's where the Stars will collect it. They'll skate around with it, banking off the boards with Lanning. Back into their own end, they'll drag it back. 5.5 minutes to play in the second period. Gentry Academy with the puck in their own end. They'll bank it off the boards behind the net. It's taken away by Hall in the offensive zone. Hall tried to leave it for a blue liner. Conlon got a stick on it, flings it back down, and Hall is there to collect it. And now Breck has to touch up. And here come the Mustangs. They'll play it off the half wall near side. Babbitt gains entry into the offensive end. Babbitt has it poked away from her. And now an opportunity on the other end, coming in deep, losing her footing, but this is going to be a penalty. Save was made with 4:55 left to go. Let's see what happens here. I believe we're getting a penalty shot. Is that going to be the case? 4:55 left to go in the second period. No penalty shot, just a penalty. It'll be 2 minutes on Molly Larson. So 4:55 left to go in the second period. Gentry Academy once again on the power play. Tripping is the call against Larson. And again, the power play struggles well documented for Gentry Academy. Trying to find a way to make this a 2-0 game. Whacking it onto the doorstep, they do. I believe it was Myers. Elsa Myers right on the doorstep finds the back of the net, her 9th goal this season. And it's 2-0 Gentry Academy. Just their 3rd power play goal this season. Great setup. Myers and that juicy rebound opportunity did not miss. Collects the puck and slides it in. And Breck is going to take their time out here. It is 2-0 in favor of Gentry Academy. And now Breck hoping to regroup as we get deeper in this second period. Game's first goal came courtesy of Haley Gray back in that opening period. And now Elsa Myers in the second. Gives her team a 2-0 lead. And Breck trying to find a way to regroup on the sideline and make sure they get the next goal. You look at the records and you might be surprised. Breck 12-6, they're ranked 5th in Class 1A. You've got Gentry Academy again, 6-14-1, but they're much better than that record indicates. They played 9 ranked opponents this year. Just went through murderer's row in the month of December and then early January. But you look at some of the common opponents, there's a lot of reason to think these two teams are setting up for a good one, and they have thus far. 4:38 to go in this second period. It's 2-0 Gentry Academy. Gentry Academy does have 2 shutout victories this season. Their most recent came on December 27th against Chaska Chanhassen 5-0. And ironically, Chaska Chanhassen is the only team that shut out Breck this season. Breck has shut out 2 opponents this year. They've only been shut out once. Center ice face-off. And Myers, after getting the goal, wins the draw and plays it ahead. This will go below the goal line. It's picked up and then played ahead by Ulrich. Breck trying to find a way to get the next goal one way or another. So Coleshaw-Klein and Avalar will get credit for the assist. For Coleshaw-Klein, that's number 6. Avalar will pick up her 4th. So it's Myers from Coleshaw-Klein and Avalar on the power play. And Breck is trying to find out of a 2-0 hole. Here comes Hall coming in deep. Hall rips a shot and finds the back of the net and cuts the lead in half. Taylor Hall. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Hall lights the lamp for the 6th time this season. Time of the goal, 13:04. Breck took their timeout. Tricia Luoma wanted a reset for her team and got a quick answer. One of the talented freshmen wearing that Mustang uniform. Hall finds the back of the net. Just like that, it's a 2-1 hockey game. So now, who does the momentum shift to? At the puck below the goal line, here come the Stars with Lanning. Works it ahead out to the neutral zone. It's off the stick of Conlon. That'll go below the goal line. No assist on the Hall goal. Hall unassisted, and now gaining entry to the offensive zone. Noel comes in. Noel walking between the face-off dot, shoots and scores. And just like that, we're tied at 2. 28 seconds later, it's a brand new hockey game. Mary Knoll came in. It's her 2nd goal this season. And the senior knots things up. Time of the goal, 13:32. All of a sudden, the two teams lighten the lamp at will. 3:28 to go in this 2nd period. And here comes Breck looking to ride the momentum. The pendulum has swung in their favor. Quickly on the other end, Gentry looking to answer with McClellan. Taken away from her. Delvenberg is able to disrupt the play. Along the half wall, near side it goes. They'll play it out to the neutral zone, and here comes Breck again with Delvenberg. Bumped off the play. Heavy hit applied by Gray, but this is going to be a penalty. A delayed penalty, and now the puck touched up with 3:02 to go. And another power play opportunity coming for Breck. They're officially 0 for 2. They had a 5-on-3 opportunity earlier in the game. Could not cash in. It'll be Reeves who gets the gate for 2 minutes. So Breck riding the momentum. An opportunity to go out and get another one. And a face-off. Myers pushed ahead, but taken away by Ulrich. Coming in, Hall, holding near the face-off dot, drops it back for Ulrich, and a ripping shot, it's in, and it's 3-2. Three goals in 66 seconds. This time it's Lafleur. Aaliyah Lafleur, another freshman. It's her 5th goal this season. 3 goals in a 66-second span. And Breck leads it 3-2. And now Gentry Academy will use their timeout. Boy, what you wouldn't give to know what Tricia Luoma said in that timeout. After her team went down 2-0, the Mustangs came roaring. And the Mustangs put up 3 goals in a span of 66 seconds. The most recent comes on the power play. So Lafleur will get the goal. It is 3-2. And now Jim Jensen just trying to settle things down for Gentry Academy. Most of this game has been dominated by the netminders, and all of a sudden, the two teams have found their goal stroke. Gentry Academy had the game's only goal in the opening period. It came courtesy of Haley Gray. At a 2-0 lead, and that quickly evaporated. Elsa Myers scored in the power play. But then 3 goals in a 66-second window for Breck. And all of a sudden, they have a 3-2 lead. Still 2:48 left in this second period. Let's see what we have in store the rest of the way. Back to 5-on-5. And now the 8th grade netminder Milinkovic working with the lead for the first time tonight. Center ice faceoff, Myers against Hull. Face-off scrummed upon, and Hull wins it, drops it back. Ulrich has the puck. Ulrich will play it ahead, just out of the reach of Babbitt. It goes below the goal line. That'll be an icing. 2:41 left to go in the second period. Face-off will come to the left of netminder Milinkovic. What a wild second period it's turned out to be. 3-2, Breck on top of Gentry Academy. Face-off won and then played back. So 2 assists on that LaFleur goal. Dovenberg and Hull. For Dovenberg, it's her 3rd. For Hull, it's her team leading 17th. So LaFleur gets the goal from Dovenberg and Hull. That is a power play goal. 2:15 left in the second period. The Stars with it. Tried to drop it back, and it's taken away, but offside. Kind of a tricky spot for Hull to be put in. Schliemann ahead of the play, and the face-off will come out to the neutral zone. 2:10 left to go in the second period. Myers will take the draw. And the face-off scrummed upon, won by Myers. Drops it back for Barine. Barine will slide one across, and here comes Gentry Academy. Baker will play it ahead. Myers trying to gain entry to the offensive zone, poked away, and then Knoll comes sliding across. She's tripped up. No penalty called. We play on. It's flung toward the net, and a pad save made by Deitz. And here come the Stars with it once again. Scharf nearly had a takeaway. Instead, we'll get a whistle. I beg your pardon, we'll get a delayed penalty, and now the whistle comes as the puck is touched up. So a power play coming up for Gentry Academy. As Scharf will get 2 minutes with 1:42 to go in this second period. So Gentry Academy, power play woes well documented. Only 3 thus far in the season. Officially 3 for 68, but they have won in their most recent opportunity. Chance to even things up as we get deeper in the second period. Below the goal line. They'll fling it back out toward the blue line. It was intended for Lanning, and Barine has to drop back to retrieve it. Collected in the neutral zone by Ulrich and flung down. 1:21 left to go in the second period. About a 19-second difference between the game and penalty clocks. So barring a goal, that penalty will carry over into the third period. Ulrich has it again, and Ulrich is going to fling this one all the way down. It'll bank heavy off the boards, and Deitz will play it there. Leave it for one of her defensemen as we hit the 1-minute mark in the second period. And here comes Gentry Academy. Stars working it up the far side. Goal shot Klein. Gains entry the offensive zone, flings it ahead and plays it to herself. She'll drop it back. And a shot, she couldn't get it through traffic, broken up by Schliemann. Schliemann, the team's leading goal scorer, comes in 1-on-none and shoots wide. Below the goal line it goes. Schliemann had an opportunity shorthanded, and then we have a delayed penalty. Waiting for that puck to get touched by Hull. And a trip is going to be called with 32 seconds left. Game had been moving right along, and all of a sudden it's taken a while to play the last 5 minutes or so of this second period. It'll be a 5-on-3 opportunity for Gentry Academy. I believe they got Crable. So 51 seconds of 5-on-3, 32 seconds left in the period. And the Stars win the draw. Slide it across for Avalar. Avalar will push it back. And a shot near the faceoff dot goes wide of the net. Collected by Gray. Back to Avalar. Avalar sliding one toward the faceoff dot. 16 seconds left in the period. Trying to center a pass. It goes wide. Avalar has it again. Avalar will play it down near the faceoff dot. Walking in, and a shot that goes wide of the net. 5 seconds left in the period. One last opportunity for the Stars. Colshaw Klein out in front, an opportunity as time winds down and expires. They keep it out of the net. It will be a 3-2 Blake lead as we go to the third period. There will be 18 seconds of 5-on-3 for Gentry Academy when we start the third. A wild ending to that second period. It saw Gentry Academy take a 2-0 lead. Breck spent a timeout. They rip off 3 goals in 1 minute and 6 seconds to jump out in front. And the 5th-ranked Mustangs have a 1-goal lead as the two teams will head to the locker room for the second intermission. We'll take a break. Intermission report is after this. This is high school hockey on SCC TV.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy. It's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is being prepared for the journey ahead. Love doesn't let any concerns go unsaid. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax. It always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects.
Sit up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong, so I won't sugarcoat it. I need each one of you on your A game. The good news is, Anthony, the human body we've been tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with brand new gear to defend against the flu. That's right, we've upgraded our game with this new equipment. They give you a little extra boost. So let's go fight for Anthony, for his mom, his co-workers, that nice lady Patricia that lives down the street with the cute dog. In the face of viral adversity, we make Anthony thrive so he can protect himself and the people he loves most. Are you with me? Yeah!
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Love is a lesson that doesn't end. It knows no conditions, so you better buckle in. Love keeps you on your toes. It never stops, only grows. Love isn't easy, it's a commitment, especially when they're being their most resistant. Love is finding the right seat so you can take a breath. But remember, love isn't lax, it always double checks. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Sit up, team. When I look around this room, I see a fighting team of brave antibodies. But the flu is coming in strong. The good news is, Anthony, the human we're tasked to protect, just got his flu shot, which supplied us with strong new gear to defend against the flu. So let's go fight for Anthony! Are you with me?
Let's work as a team to defend against the flu. Gear up with a flu shot to help protect others and reduce your risk of being sick or hospitalized with the flu. Learn more at getmyflushot.org.
A 3-2 Mustang lead after 34 minutes of play. What a wild finish to the second period. It was 1-0 in favor of Gentry Academy after one. They led 2-0 late in that second period, but all of a sudden an explosion offensively from Breck that came right after Trisha Loma took her team's timeout with a 2-0 deficit staring at them in the face. They found a way to regroup, and boy, did they answer in a hurry. And they have a 3-2 lead as we get set for period number 3. The goal scoring in that period came from several different sources. As you get a look at what these two teams have put together here early on, the goaltending early on had been the big story. Both goaltenders extremely talented. We knew they'd be a big factor in this one, and some great saves made throughout the night on either side. But then the offenses really started getting to work and found some ways to put pucks in the back of the net. Gentry Academy, of course, it's their senior night. It's the senior night for Isabel Deitz. Obviously playing with a lot of emotion. Ringing the pipe a couple of times wasn't enough for Breck. They came close, and eventually they were able to find a way to get one through. But it took a 2-0 deficit to make that happen. Elsa Myers right here puts it in on the power play. Just the third power play goal this year for the Stars. But quickly an answer coming the other way was Hull. At an odd angle, did not matter. She puts one in and gives her team some life and gets them back within 2-1. And didn't take long after that. Mary Knoll on a breakaway. A great move. Got the goaltender on the swivel. And with the backhand finishes, gives her team new life with a 2-2 tie. And then this, ripping a shot. That's in and makes it a 3-2 game. It's Lafleur on the power play. So that's where we stand. It's 3-2 in favor of Breck after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal quickly have swung in favor of the Mustangs. They were being outshot 6-1 early on, and since have certainly turned that in their favor. Power play, each team has scored in the man advantage, although more shots coming for Breck and their opportunities with it. The good news for Gentry Academy, they will start the third period with 18 seconds of 5-on-3, and then a minute 18 of 5-on-4, barring a goal. So that's where we stand. That's the situation as we get set for period number 3. It's going to be a really fun one. Hey, let's go ahead and take a look at what else is coming up here on SCC TV. Coming up a week from tonight, Forest Lake against White Bear Lake. That is going to be an outstanding hockey game. You can see that one right here on SCC TV. Then the following Saturday, boys action, St. Thomas Academy against Matamidi. That's going to be a thriller. And then basketball as we flip the calendar a little bit deeper into February. Coming up on Tuesday the 4th, Tartan against Matamidi. All 3 of those are going to be thrillers, and all 3 of those are available right here on SCC TV. Be sure to check it out. Our score here after 2 periods of play, it's Breck 3, Gentry Academy 2. We'll take a break, back for the third period after this. This is high school hockey on SCC TV.
Mom, did you really need to buy 2 can openers for our emergency kit?
I can't help it. They're 2 for 1. What's this? We need to keep our family communication plan safe in case of an emergency. Thanks, Tita. Oh, man. Well, good thing we kept all the lights we used for Diwali. I've got the battery pack.
Keep my phone powered so we don't miss any alerts.
What about game night?
Sounds good.
Oh,
We have to get to Mom and Dad's and get them somewhere safe. I've got the evacuation route loaded on my phone.
I've got an updated list of Dad's meds.
And I've got just what we need to get them to take this seriously.
If that doesn't convince them that we thought this through, I don't know what would.
Start a conversation with your family and plan together for emergencies.
I'm a different kind of threat. I can't be scared away or negotiated with. You can't call the cops on me.
Do you still want to hang out after?
I don't want your money or your TV. I don't even have to break in. I'm invited.
Self-love made me a better dad because I realized my worth. Arapaho way, you gotta pray for yourself as well as for everybody else, but never forget yourself. The word father means a lot to me. When I give my love to my children as a father, I can see it. That's the benefit of being a father is seeing those smiling faces.
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need, and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
When I came back from the war, I was barely hanging on by a thread. I'm here today because of Tanya's relentless efforts in trying to get me healed. And says, Michael, I know you've got a plan to take your life today, but if you give me just 5 more minutes to love you.
5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, honey, 5 more minutes to love.
Michael has actually taught me what it looks like to accept help.
Now the two teams set to hit the ice and ready to get going for period number 3. 3-2 Breck on top at Gentry Academy. It's been a wild journey to get here. Only 1 goal in that opening period, and it belonged to Gentry's Haley Gray. Maddie Baker had the assist. For Gray, that was her 7th goal this season, made it 1-0 after 17 minutes of play. They would get the next goal, Gentry Academy would as well. Elsa Myers on the power play, her 9th goal of the year, made it 2-0. But then Breck took their time out. They discussed, and whatever was said, it was the right thing to say. Tricia Luoma pushed all the right buttons during the timeout, and her team responded by scoring 3 goals in a span of 1 minute and 6 seconds. Taylor Hull made it 2-1. Mary Knoll had the equalizer, and then Aaliyah LaFleur on the power play. For those 3 players, Hull, it was her 6th goal this season. For Knoll, it was her 2nd, and LaFleur's power play goal, her 5th. Time lighting the lamp this season. So that's where we stand. Gentry Academy will have 18 seconds of a 5-on-3 power play when we get back to action. And then a minute 18, barring a goal of 5-on-4. Breck trying to spoil senior night for Gentry Academy. It's been a fun one, and who knows what we've got in store for the last 17 minutes of regulation. Who knows if there's more to be played beyond that. Now, the two goaltenders again, big story tonight. And Clara Milinkovic, the wonderfully talented 8th grader, putting together an outstanding 2024-25 season, now working with the lead for the first time tonight. And Isabel Deitz on the other side, trying to rebound after 3 goals allowed in a 66-second span after playing so well for the majority of this contest. Trying to find her way to what she hopes will be a come-from-behind senior night victory. And the final 3 contests of the regular season will all be on the road for Gentry Academy. You know, that was a focal point in the locker room. Jim Jensen bringing up the fact that this is our home ice. We have one last opportunity to take it. Let's go out and make the most of it. His message to the team between periods. A 3-2 lead for Breck. And now they work to kill off a 5-on-3. Gentry Academy killed off a 5-on-3 earlier in the contest. And Breck hoping to do something similar as we get set to start the 3rd period here in Oakdale. Giants will skate back to the net. Gentry Academy's on the ice, and Breck will head out there as well. Milinkovic will take her spot between the pipes. We're just about set to get this 3rd period going. 2 Mustangs in the box for another 18 seconds, barring a goal. And here we go. It'll be Babbitt's line to start things off for the Mustangs, and Babbitt with a face-off win. Grable will play it off the boards. It's taken back and then brought into the offensive zone by Colshaw Klein. Skating behind the net, 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. The puck deflected by Ulrich and played off the half wall on the far side. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1, and now it's a 5-on-4. Played back to the blue line for Avalar. Avalar slides one toward the face-off dot, now below the goal line. Look to play it back out to the blue line. It was broken up by the stick of a Breck player that I think was Hull. Yes, it was, who just came out of the penalty box. And quickly, here comes Gentry Academy with Gray. Gray will curl around in the neutral zone. 50 seconds left in 5-on-4. Now playing off the half wall far side, and Ulrich is there to fling it right back down. Deitz will come away from the net. She'll dish it off into the corner and leave it for one of her teammates. 35 seconds left in the power play. Gentry Academy skates it out to the neutral zone. Gray's got it. Gray gains entry into the offensive zone. She'll drop it back and slide this one toward the faceoff dot. Near side, and a shot that's turned aside. A pad save made by Milinkovic. Out toward the blue line, kept in by Barine. And a shot from outside the faceoff dot, hung on to Wingy with a good look. And Milinkovic will spring to her left and glove it for a faceoff. 13 seconds left in the power play. 15:44 left to go, regulation time. Wingy will stay on to take the draw against Babbitt. The face-off scrummed upon. It's won by Wingy, and a backhand opportunity for Conlon is turned aside. The zone is held, but only for one play, and then sent right down by Dovenberg, and that'll do it for the power play. Breck kills off the 5-on-3. We're back to 5-on-5. Gentry Academy trying to slide one across the length of the ice for Conlon, and Larson is the first to get to it. LaFleur, who has right now the difference in the game with that power play goal in the final minutes of that 2nd period. Work to the neutral zone by Gentry Academy, and then taken away by Babbitt. Babbitt's got a one-on-one coming the other end. Babbitt comes in. The shot was blocked, and the rebound is slammed in. It's a 4-2 lead for Breck. McKenna Schliemann there to clean it up. Her 16th goal extends her team lead. Breck kills off the 5-on-3. They promptly go down and score. 4 unanswered for the Mustangs. And the freshman Schliemann will slot it home. Time of the goal, 1:57. It is 4-2 Mustangs. The initial shot was denied, but Schliemann there on the follow. Juicy rebound right on her stick. Babbitt will get credit for an assist. That's number 14 for her. So Schliemann, her team leading 16th goal. Babbitt, her 14th assist. Whistle sounds with 14:49 to go here in regulation. And Penalty called, and another power play opportunity coming for Gentry Academy. Torreon will get the gate for 2 minutes. And Gentry Academy, you get the feeling, has to have the next goal one way or another. Trying to find it here on the power play. Goal shot Klein. He'll slide one down below the goal line. Gets it back toward the face-off dot now. Myers will slide it back toward the blue line. Goal shot Klein has got it. Myers. She'll walk it back up. And a shot near the blue line got blocked by Hall. Hall trying to spring herself up ahead, but the foot race is going to be won by a Gentry Academy player and then taken away by Hall. Hall centers the pass. A shot from Schliemann hung on to. And a face-off in the offensive zone coming for Breck. Boy, Schliemann looking for another one. Minute 27 left to play in the power play. Look at this Breck team, awfully talented and so young. So much of their production coming from underclassmen, a lot of freshmen. This is a great freshman class. Their goaltender put together an outstanding season. She's just an 8th grader. Here's a shot from Larson, didn't get everything on it. Babbitt sidesteps a defender in the play, tried to center a pass, but nobody was home. And coming the other way without the numbers will be the Stars, skating through traffic. Gray, an opportunity, shoots, and it's denied by Milinkovic. Milinkovic somehow was able to keep that out of the net. Ray nearly had her second tonight. And the 8th grader, another outstanding highlight reel save. Still a 2-goal hockey game. A shot from inside the blue line goes wide of the net. Lafleur will fling it out. They've got a touch up. Back to the neutral zone they go. 55 seconds left in the power play. Gray's got the puck. Gray, skating along the blue line, will work it ahead to the neutral zone. Full shot Klein. They'll play it ahead for Myers, and now they gain entry into the offensive zone with Baker. Baker tries to sidestep a defender in the play, comes walking in, poked away from her, and flung back down by Lafleur. Fresh penalty killers on the ice for the Mustangs. 30 seconds left in the power play. 13-15 left to go, regulation time. Here comes Myers, who's got a goal tonight. That came on the power play. Comes in, and it's poked away from her. Check that, that's Barine rather than Myers. She'll play it back. Taken away now by Schliemann, who's got the most recent goal. And now loose in the neutral zone and taken back by the Stars. Flung down the ice. This will go below the goal line, bank out the boards. And Barine has got it. Here comes Barine working it ahead. This will glance off the skate. As the power play time expires, we're back to 5-on-5. Taken away, the Stars in the offensive zone. A shot and a stick save made. That's up and over the glass, out of play with 12:37 to go. Shots are 22-12 in favor of Breck. An offensive zone face-off coming for the Stars. They have got to find a way to get the game's next goal one way or another. Wingy's line is out there. She'll take the draw. And the face-off won by Luoma. Rabel's got it below the goal line. Rabel banks it off the boards and plays it ahead for Scherf. Scherf to the neutral zone, works it ahead, and Knoll will flip this one all the way down the ice. Lafleur racing for it, good effort, but the Stars are the first to get to it. And it's popped high in the air and knocked down by Lafleur in the neutral zone. Taken by Scherf, she gains entry. Scherf will fling one wide of the net, banks off the boards, comes back out in a juicy rebound opportunity, and Dietz is able to kick it into the corner. Approaching the 12-minute mark here in regulation. A shot goes wide of the net. Crable will dish one down. And Scherf tried an odd angle shot, denied by the side of the net. Along the half wall near side, a shot from Crable inside the blue line. It's steered aside into the corner by Dietz. And then flipped out to the neutral zone, and now a race for the puck and an opportunity for the Stars. They collect it. And now drop it back, looking for help. Didn't have the numbers there. Taken back by Breck. And the Mustangs turn it over. Barine comes in at an odd angle. Barine with a sharp angle shot, couldn't get it cleanly, and then we get a whistle with 11:29 to go in regulation. Offensive zone face-off upcoming for Gentry Academy. Face-off will come to the left of Milinkovic. And a face-off win for Breck. Larson will play it off the half wall. Ulrich racing to the puck. Pumped off the play by McClellan, but recovers. And now Ulrich plays it ahead, and it's off the stick of Moose and kept in the offensive zone before Ulrich takes it back. Ulrich, she has been all over the ice tonight. Number 13 in navy blue. Babbitt will play it ahead for Schliemann, who comes in offside. Can tell they practiced that. It was a well-designed play, but Schliemann just ahead of the play. Bring the face-off out to the neutral zone with 11:07 to go in regulation. 4-2, Breck out in front. They have scored the last 4 goals. It'll be Taylor Hall to take the draw. And the face-off won by the Stars. Here they come, skating across the neutral zone. It's off the boards and behind the net. Milinkovic will try to slow it down. Makes its way to Gray. Gray tried to center a pass, and Hall was there to break it up. Gentry Academy still with it. Gray in the offensive zone. Gray will cycle behind the net. Gray will play it out to the blue line. They maintain the line for the moment, and then it's taken away by Babbitt. Out to the neutral zone, taken right back by Gray and played ahead. Ulrich will take it back, and now Babbitt will drop it for Larson. Larson, cross-ice speed for Hall. Hall is going to fling this one down and give her team an opportunity to get fresh skaters on the ice. 10:25 left to play here in period number 3. One down to the neutral zone. And a fight for possession along the half wall near side. Taken away by Myers and then deflects off LaFleur on net. It'll be covered up and a face-off in the offensive zone coming for Gentry Academy. 10:14 left to play. It'll be Gunther's line. She'll take the draw against Wingy. And Wingy wins the draw. Plays it back for Moose. And a shot deflected from inside the blue line. Collected by the Stars. Moose will play it ahead. On the doorstep, an opportunity. A shot and a goal. And it's a 1-goal hockey game. I believe it's Abby Pika. Gentry Academy's not done yet. Time of the goal, 6:55. Breck's lead is trimmed to 1. Gentry Academy, you could tell they were emptying the tank. Centering pass, that got Milinkovic sliding out of position. And Pika will find the open net. Now looking to answer is Scherf. Scherf will cycle around the net. It was indeed Pika. It's her first ever varsity goal, just called up from the junior varsity squad. A 1-goal hockey game with 9.5 minutes to play. Here comes Ulrich walking in. Ulrich at an odd angle. She'll work it behind the net and curl around. Ulrich now between the face-off dots, shoots, and it goes wide of the net. And played by Schliemann below the goal line. Schliemann try to work one off the half wall, and it draws the whistle with 9:17 to go in regulation. And another power play opportunity coming for Gentry Academy. Woma's going to get the gate for 2 minutes. 9:17 left to play. And a power play opportunity for the Stars. It'll be Myers who scored in the power play in the second period to take the draw. And the face-off won by Myers. Gray, who has the other goal tonight, will play it below the goal line. Baker will glue up LaFleur for the puck. Below the cage as we approach the 9-minute mark here in regulation. The Stars have it. Play it toward the face-off dot. Walking in a shot that got blocked. Tracked down in the corner by Myers. Myers trying to fend off Larson for the puck. 90 seconds left in the power play. Back to the blue line. Colshaw Klein. Myers winds up and takes a hack at it. Goes wide of the net, but Baker's there to retrieve it. Back to Myers, now to Baker. Baker along the goal line. She'll curl around behind the net. Leave it for Myers at an odd angle, and a shot that got blocked from an odd angle goes back out to the blue line. Avalar works it ahead for Gray. 70 seconds left in the power play. A centering pass out in front, whacking at it, loose on the doorstep, and still loose, and now Milinkovic will freeze it. He was having trouble finding the puck. He eventually was able to corral it, gets the whistle, an offensive zone faceoff coming for the Stars. 8:21 to go in regulation, 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the power play. Face-off scrummed upon. They'll play it below the goal line. With the puck, Baker. Baker trying to shield off Ulrich, and Ulrich with the takeaway. Ulrich will fling this one all the way down. Nicely done. Well, she has had a really, really good game tonight. The freshman defender as we hit the 8-minute mark. 40 seconds left in the power play. And here comes Gentry Academy. Trying to play it ahead for Baker. Ulrich there to break it up again. Flings this one on net. And Deitz will leave it for a teammate. Here they come. Takeaway out in front and a shot. It's saved and then covered up. Babbitt had a great look. Deitz was able to get in front of it, and then the puck was still loose on the doorstep for what seemed like an eternity. In reality, it was a second, maybe half of one. But in hockey, that is an eternity. Deitz able to cover up for the faceoff. 22 seconds left in the power play. 7:39 to go in regulation. A 1-goal lead for Breck. Faceoff scrummed upon. Wingy trying to play it ahead. Pika, who's got the game's most recent goal. She'll drop it back. 12 seconds left in the power play. Maybe time for one last rush. Ulrich has other ideas. Shoots it near the center ice line. Now 5 seconds left in the power play. Gentry Academy's got it. But we're back to 5-on-5. So Breck kills off the penalty. They lead by a goal as we get late in this one. To the neutral zone it goes, taken away by Hall. Plays it ahead for Babbitt. Babbitt has it poked away from her. Loose below the net and then flung toward the half wall, and this will go trickling down. It's going to slow as it nears the goal line, and icing is waved off. Ulrich is there to retrieve it. Ulrich will play it ahead for Babbitt, and then a deflected puck was gloved down in the neutral zone. Coming in is Reeves, rips one from just inside the blue line, hung on to by Milinkovic. Shots are 24-14 in favor of Breck. They lead by a goal with 6:41 to play. Offensive zone face-off for Gentry Academy. This is the 10th ranked opponent Gentry Academy has played this season. They're 0-8-1 thus far. Can they rally and get a ranked win on their senior night? They throw this one ahead, and it's taken away by LaFleur. And a battle for possession along the half wall, far side. Baker has it taken away from her. Still fighting with Knoll. LaFleur in there as well. And the puck still loose and now collected, and a shot from inside the faceoff dots. Pretty good look from Gray. It goes wide above the cage. Taken away and then worked ahead, and the puck will go trickling down, and Kulshaw Klein is there to retrieve it. The St. Scholastica commit, number 5 in white, as it goes behind the net. Now a fight for possession as we're under 6 to go in regulation. Larson's got it, and a shot as we get a whistle before the shot. And a Star is down with 5:52 to go. And it'll be another Gentry Academy power play. So this time it's Scherf who will get the gate for 2 minutes. Myers back to her feet, good to see. 5:52 to go and another power play opportunity for the Stars. Looking for the equalizer. Wingy out there to take the draw against Schliemann. And Schliemann wins the draw, plays it for Ulrich, who banks it off the glass. Trying to keep the zone, and Gentry Academy will. Work it ahead to Pika. Pika comes walking in, tried to center a pass for Reeves, and it got broken up, and now we get a whistle with 5:39 to play. The net came dislodged. Net comes dislodged and draws the whistle. An offensive zone face-off coming for Gentry Academy. 1:48 left to go in the power play. Face-off will come to the left of Milinkovic. And the face-off scrummed upon. Pika with it. Pika looking for a little bit of help. Take away for Ulrich, and Ulrich will fling it down. 90 seconds left in the power play for Gentry Academy. 5:20 left to go in regulation. Behind the net, and a nearly costly turnover. As Breck got a stick on it, they flung it down, and everybody gasping, oohing, and awing for a moment. 5-minute mark here in regulation. This is deflected, and this will go down and become an icing. 4-3 Breck. The faceoff will come back to the offensive zone for the Mustangs. 1:09 left of power play time. Babbitt will take the draw. This will come to the right of netminder Deitz. An important faceoff win for Myers. Below the goal line, a fight for the puck. Myers will take it away. Myers will work it ahead. He'll send this one across the neutral zone. Coming in is Myers. I should say that's Gray. Gray, who had the game's first goal tonight, came back in the opening period. Drops it back to the blue line. Avalar, back to Gray. Back to Avalar running the point. Avalar trying to shoot through traffic. It got blocked. Goal shot Klein plays it back to Avalar. 40 seconds left in the power play. Gray's got it again. Gray's shot doesn't get through traffic. Duppenberg plays it back to the neutral zone. Goal shot Klein there to retrieve it. And they've got to touch up. 25 seconds left in the man advantage. And here come the Stars looking to gain entry, and they do. Coming in, and a shot near the faceoff dot glove by Milinkovic. She hangs on for the faceoff with 4:11 to play. 19 seconds left in the power play. Pretty good look right there. Pretty good goaltender, though, in Milinkovic. And the faceoff won by Gentry Academy. Kolshak Klein's got it near the faceoff dot. Whiffs is on the shot, taken away by Hull. 10 seconds left in the power play. Hull will send it down, and the Stars are there to retrieve it. They'll play it out to the neutral zone. Kolshak Klein. Penalty time about to expire, 2 seconds and 1. And it's 5-on-5 hockey once again. We will keep an eye on Deitz. And when she heads to the bench, 1-goal game with 3:42 to play. Schliemann comes into the offensive zone. Babbitt's got it now. Along the goal line, drops it back for Crable. Crable will circle around. Play it for Ulrich. Ulrich with a shot through traffic, and she scores! A one-timer for Alexis Ulrich, and gives her team a 5-3 lead. Time of the goal, 16:32. Ulrich has had a wonderful night and delivers a possible dagger late in this one. Ulrich gets the goal, number 5 on the year for her. Center ice face-off scrummed upon. The Stars in desperation mode now. They gain entry with Reeves. Reeves look to play it ahead. It's taken away by Lafleur. And along the half wall, Gunther's got it. Deitz is looking over to the bench, looking for an opportunity. Won't have it here. Pushed ahead, and a foot race for the puck. The Stars get back on top of it and fling it back out to the neutral zone. Larson will play it ahead. And down below the goal line it goes. The Stars are on top of it. Under 3 to play here in regulation. And Gentry Academy looking to make up 2 goals. Larson's got it in her own end. Larson cross-ice feed. It was intended for a teammate, Luoma, that she had in the area. Couldn't connect. It'll become an icing with 2:43 to go. Gotta believe at the next opportunity, Deitz is gonna head to the bench. Shots are 25-15 in favor of Breck. First and foremost, the Stars gotta win the draw right here. They've got it, but not for long. Taken back by Breck, and Moose will play it ahead. 2.5 minutes left to go in regulation. Ulrich with the puck. Ulrich behind the net. She'll play it ahead for Scherf. And now comes skating across. It's banked off the boards. Luoma. This will trickle near the net. And it's taken away by Gentry Academy, but they're going to get whistled for a penalty. And Breck, with a 2-goal lead, will go up on the power play as well. It gets a little steeper for Gentry Academy as McClellan will get the gate for 2 minutes. Trying to cut off Luoma. And took her out from behind. 2:20 left, a 2-goal lead for Breck. Face-off win for the Mustangs. Babbitt walks in, shoots, and Dietz will cover it up. Another offensive zone face-off coming for the Mustangs. Both teams have used their timeout already. Both did so in that second period. Face-off scrum to punt. Ulrich's got it. Along the half wall far side, tries to slide one across. A shot from inside the blue line from LaFleur got broken up. 2-minute mark here in regulation. And they'll play this one ahead for Schliemann. Schliemann. Drop it back. LaFleur has it. LaFleur will center a pass. Ulrich, a shot from outside the, I should say inside the blue line, goes wide of the net. Schliemann will push it over. Holding and waiting near the faceoff dot. It's Hall. Slides it below the goal line, now gets it back. Hall. Back out for Ulrich. Now LaFleur. LaFleur with a shot near the faceoff dot, hung on to by Dietz. And another offensive zone faceoff coming for Breck. 1:34 to go in regulation. 1:15 left in the power play. Faceoff will come to Deitz's left. And a faceoff win for Myers. Below the goal line, the puck goes. Schliemann will play it ahead. Walking in, it's Ulrich, a shot. That's hung on to by Dietz. 1:22 left to go. 62 seconds left in the power play. Face off to Deitz's right. Gunther's unit out there for Breck. She'll take the draw. She wins the draw. Ulrich has it along the blue line. She'll slide it across. Face off dot. Shot for LaFleur, and it's in. Aaliyah LaFleur's second tonight. And it's 6-3. Time of the goal, 15:45. LaFleur on the power play for the second time tonight. For Aaliyah LaFleur, it's her 6th goal of the year. Another one of those freshmen. Great looking shot. And it's a 3-goal lead with 1:15 to play. Center ice face-off won by Gunther. Larson's got it. Larson will play it ahead, trying to feed Gunther, and it caught one of our officials. And Gentry Academy will take it back into the offensive zone. Conlon had it poked away from her. And here comes Breck. 1 minute left in this hockey game. Gating entry with Dovenberg. And poked away from her. To the neutral zone it goes, and they'll drop it back for Moose. Loma will get credit for an assist. And a shot that gets turned aside by Milinkovic behind the cage. 40 seconds left in regulation. Moose has it. Moose in the corner near side, banks it off the boards, ahead to Hall. Hall with a 1-on-2. Gains entry into the offensive zone, trying to sidestep a defender in the play. And the Stars repossess the puck. At the neutral zone it goes, taken back by Babbitt, and then she'll fling it down with 19 seconds left. Below the cage it goes. Gentry Academy, great effort, had a 2-goal lead late in the second period. But the 5th-ranked Mustangs come roaring back. And they win back-to-back games as this is flung down. It'll be an icing with 3 seconds left. And Milinkovic is going to exit. Samantha Braun, the junior netminder, is going to enter the contest for the final 2.9 seconds. Offensive zone face-off for Gentry Academy. Myers will take it. And she wins the draw. Quick shot before the horn. It's blocked, and that will do it. Breck rallies for a 6-3 victory over Gentry Academy. A wild sequence in that second period will help the Mustangs pick up their second consecutive victory. They trailed 1-0 after one period. They trailed 2-0 late in the second before ripping off 3 goals in a 66-second span. Led 3-2 going into the third. They led 4-2 after an early goal. Gentry Academy got one back. They got within 4-3. That would be it. A couple of late goals helped separate Ulrich and then LaFleur. LaFleur has a pair tonight. Both came on the power play. And Breck will get the victory. They're now 13-6 on the year as Gentry Academy will dip to 6-15-1. Next contest for each team will be on Thursday. For Breck, they're back home taking on Chisago Lakes. And for Gentry Academy, they will open a 3-game road trip to close the regular season Thursday at Holy Family. An outstanding hockey game tonight. It will go the way of the Breck Mustangs. Take a look back at it. This was the game's first goal. Gray lit the lamp in the opening period. That would be the only scoring in that opening frame. Then a rare power play goal. This is Myers on the rebound, made it 2-0. But then a timeout was taken, and it sprung this. Hall got her team on the board, a breakaway, the shot and the score. Makes it a 2-1 game. Less than 30 seconds later, Mary Knoll comes in. Knoll with a great move, and the backhander finds the back of the net and ties the game at 2. And then, moments after that, got this beauty from LaFleur in the power play, and that would give her team a 3-2 lead. Breck would not trail the rest of the way. It was 3-2 after 2 periods, and then the juicy rebound from Schliemann. She scores her team-leading 16th goal to make it a 4-2 game, but Gentry Academy wasn't done. Abby Pika's first career varsity goal makes it 4-3 with just under 10 minutes to play. But Breck with 2 goals late to separate the one-timer through traffic from Ulrich. And then LaFleur late in the contest on the power play to put it away and account for the 6-3 final score. All told, a 6-3 victory for Breck. They're once again 13-6. Gentry Academy will dip to 6-15-1. Hell of fun one tonight. Thrilled to be able to share it with you and hope you enjoyed our broadcast as we take a look back at some of the final numbers. Shots were 28-15 in favor of Breck. And the power play, 3 goals between the two, 2 for 4 for the Mustangs, while Gentry Academy finished at 1-7 on the man advantage. A 6-3 Mustangs victory. A fun one here at Tartan Ice Arena in Oakdale. That should do it for our broadcast. Thanks to everybody who was a part of it. Our entire crew and all of our sponsors could not do what we do without you. We want to thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Your final score once again, the Breck Mustangs 6, the Gentry Academy Stars 3. For all of us here with SCC TV, I'm Tanner Hoops. Thanks for watching high school girls hockey on SCC TV.